Big Apple overnight, Times Square evacuated after police identified a very dangerous bomb inside a car. 24 Hour News 8's Leon Hendrix on top of the developments in this situation as this investigation continues. He joins us now live from the newsroom with more on what's happening right now. Leon?
In a car parked in Times Square, investigators removed 3 propane tanks, consumer-grade fireworks, and 2 5-gallon containers filled with gasoline. Just a few of the components investigators believe were intended to create a deadly explosion.
You know, what we're really waiting for is the New York Police Department to finish its forensics work.
Representative Pete Hoekstra, the ranking member of the nation's House Intelligence Committee, among those waiting to know what, and more importantly, who.
So that we can get some kind of an idea as to whether this was, you know, the result of a lone wolf, someone acting by themselves, or whether this might have been part of a larger organized plot to attack New York City and Times Square.
The Taliban claimed credit for the attack via video online, but the New York Police Department says there is no evidence to support that right now. But if it is an indeed attack at the hands of Al-Qaeda or the Taliban, Hoekstra says that changes the face of the fight against terrorism. It would, however, be consistent with Al-Qaeda's recent behavior.
It would say that, Al-Qaeda or the Taliban have moved to a point where they're now willing to accept smaller attacks. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, everything that we've seen from Al-Qaeda, especially Al-Qaeda on the Arabian Peninsula, is an indication that they are ready to change their tactics, that Al-Qaeda on the Arabian Peninsula is more interested in smaller attacks against the United States, things that can actually get accomplished.
The investigation into the incident continues, a whirlwind of questions unanswered right now. One certainty, however, in Hoekstra's mind, if indeed this is terrorism.
It becomes a much more complicated problem.
That will require more complicated ways to fight it.
They're going to be very, very difficult to stop. We're going to have to really increase our vigilance. We're going to have to, get better at identifying people in the country who might be parts of these kinds of networks. It really would change. It's really a game changer that would create some real problems for us.
And we'll, of course, be continuing to stay in touch with Representative Hoekstra. At this point, no suspects are in custody, although police say they do have surveillance video evidence that they'll be pouring through over the next several hours and trying to get some answers. We'll, of course, pass them along to you as they become available. At the live desk tonight, Leon Hendrix, 24 Hour News 8.